Connecting children to their surrounding landscape has developed as a key theme in the Lifescape Your Landscape project. The purpose of this schools exchange project is to join two schools, one in France and one in England, in a Lifescape partnership. This partnership will give the children the opportunity to experience the benefits of working transnationally, and by comparing and contrasting each other's landscape, gain a deeper understanding of their own.
One of the good things by traveling around, you can actually realize that in northwest of Europe you have very similar landscape. We have the chalk grassland in north of France, as you have the chalk grassland here too, and you have meadows and gills, and so it's for the children to realize that a lot of things are very similar. Two countries and a channel in the middle, it's actually more or less the same area. They are part of the same landscape.
It's very interesting at the start of the day because we played this game where we had photos of each different region, and one of the half of the netball court was France, the other was England, and we held them up and the children were in pairs of a French and an English child, and they had to decide whether it's a picture of the Highfield landscape or the area around Derhem. And some things they realised are very distinctive, and they straight away could say, oh yes, England, France. Some they couldn't decide at all. It really did bring back, there were similarities but also some very distinct differences.
I've learnt that they're pretty, same in each country, but there's always differences. Something that's different would probably be the way the houses are built and the way they look. Something that's the same would probably be all the wildlife and the animals and the fields and things.
On both visits, the children took each other on a walk through their village, where they worked together on a quiz. They learnt about each other's local history and environment. They looked at the different styles of building and building materials, and of course the landscape. During the two visits, the children exchanged information about their school projects. Both were engaged in creating school gardens, and so along with gardening tips, exchanged apple trees. They also sampled a lot of local produce. In Dallington, they walked across the field to a local gill where the water was rich in iron. They came back through the churchyard, maintained for its wildflower and grasses, to do some surveying.
Après, j'aime bien aussi tous les jeux qu'on a fait. Donc ils ont appris comment s'amuser nous, donc dans les jeux traditionnels, et on a appris ce que eux faisaient comme jeux traditionnels.
The children from Derhem also learnt the regional game of stallball. On the visit to France, the children had the opportunity to see and learn about local rare breeds. They also baked regional bread and tried their hand at a traditional building technique, wattle and daub. They took part in sustainability workshops that involved the whole school and members of the community, even the mayor.
We do have very similar lifestyles. Languages may be different, but the way that we educate our children, our ongoing goals and our care of the environment is something that binds us all together.
Alors beaucoup de dynamisme, puisqu'on voit les enfants s'activer malgré la barrière de la langue à certains moments, s'activer, aller d'atelier en atelier, que ce soit l'année dernière en Angleterre ou cette année à Doha. Et ce dynamisme va largement au-delà de la rencontre de l'année dernière et de cette année, puisque c'est l'école entière qui se mobilise sur ce projet avec des actions qui durent toute l'année, qui un petit peu à la fois contaminent les adultes. Et ce qui m'a personnellement particulièrement intéressée, c'est que par le biais de ce projet, des enfants ont amené leurs parents à l'école. Et il faut savoir que les parents néo-ruraux, comme on dit, qui viennent de la ville, ne sont pas spontanément attirés à se rendre à l'école, parce qu'en ville, ça se passe moins. Mais là, par l'intermédiaire des enfants et de ce projet, ils ont réussi à y venir. Je trouve ça vraiment très intéressant.
The children are, in a way, are an instrument here, an instrument for reaching the community, reaching their parents. Lifescape really is about developing our social capital. The landscape is what brings it all together, what is recognizable, which is something we share. If you reach children, you reach sort of the nerves ends, as it were, of a community.